Hello guys, and welcome to another video. Um, Previous video I showed you the rules of the Serie and the actual thing of the Serie, and in the end of the video I mentioned what the next video is going to be about. So I mentioned that there is a problem with my cousin's F-35, he calls it. They always seem to destroy my base and evade everything I throw at it. So I decided to come up with a solution. So first, I'll show you the problem. If you look at this F-35, you can see it is heavily armed. You have some laser-guided missiles, a GPS-guided bomb, a KH-31 anti-radiation missile, and an R-73, I'm sorry, air-to-air heat-seeking missile. Now, and also the Vulcans, yeah. Now, this infrared air-to-ground missile and this GPS bomb are not my problems. Neither is this, because it's an air-to-air missile. This is where my problem begins. As you can see, this missile has four separated boosters that will engage once the missile has been launched, and one main engine to keep it going. This missile is going very fast. Now the thing is, with this missile, it's an anti-radiation missile, meaning it will lock on a target that locked onto it. Meaning if a radar locked on your craft, this missile will lock on this radar, and the AI will use this missile right away. This missile is fast, and according to my tests, is really hard to take down. So this missile is my problem here. It's going fast, it's shredding everything, and every time he would launch like two of those, and they will destroy my entire base. So I came up with a solution that I'm going to test today. I think it's going to be the solution. Now this is my anti-air defense. Now let's go back to the F-35 for a minute and show you that that's not the actual price. Wait a minute. That this F-35 will cost, I won't save that, don't worry. There is just a bug that won't show the actual price once you load the craft. You have to like take something out and put it back. But if you look at this price, this is accurate here. So you can see that this craft cost $42,000, and as I said previous video, I tweaked all of the weapons costs, just everything from here to here, so it will be fair. So this one is 42,000. Two of them destroy my entire base, and a ship that cost 50,000. So I came up with two solutions to one problem. First, there's the cost. I lost my defenses, which were 27,000 each, and my defense ship, which was 50,000. So yeah, you know the problem. Now let's go over the solution. This is my new defense. First, it only costs 19,000 instead of 27,000. Second, and the most important, is this doesn't have a radar. And what does it mean? Well, because it doesn't have a radar, this will not lock onto enemy aircraft using a radar, meaning the anti-radiation missile of the F-35 is useless and will not be used by the AI. Now, yeah, I solved this problem, you might say, but what about the other ammunition that this craft has? Well, first of all, the anti-radiation missile was a true problem, a real problem, because it was so fast that the defenses wouldn't have a chance to take it down or to take the craft that shot it down. Um, so right now, the F-35 cannot use its anti-radiation missiles against this because this is not using a radar to chase the target. This is using 11 RIM 116 rolling airframe missile. Now this is a heat-seeking missile, meaning it will lock onto the heat that's coming from a craft's engine or whatever that source might be. So this will not use a radar. Now, the heat-seeking missiles are not better than the radar-locked one because they're slower and less precise. But his F-35s are going slow. They're not fast, they're not maneuverable, they cannot dodge anything. The problem was that the defense wouldn't even have a chance to shoot before it was shot down. So, yeah, the F-35 still has its infrared air-to-ground missile and the GPS guided bomb. So this is why we have this. This countermeasure smoke pod will pop an anti-infrared smoke that will disable any incoming lasers to point air-to-ground missiles, meaning a laser camera, a FLIR targeting ball, will not be able to target this. Once it targets this and shoots a missile, this will pop a smoke automatically and will take the aim of the camera away, so the missile will never hit this target. The problem is the bombs, but the AI doesn't seem to use the bombs that much, and the bombs are not going fast because they don't have engine, they just use gravity to fall down. So he might destroy my defenses, but the defenses will be able to take him down. What I'm guessing will happen is all three of my defenses will be destroyed, and all of his aircrafts will be destroyed. I'm going to do 3 defenses against 4 F-35s, and if that's the result, it's good for me, because I only spent 19,000 in one defense, and he spent 42,000 on one aircraft. So it's worth it for me. He will stop attacking with the F-35. I'm hoping so, because if he will, it's not worth it for him. It's good for me. So yeah, let's go to the actual scenario and start it. I already prepared everything. You can see there are 3 defenses on the island. The island is my base, and this is his base. Now, we're using the Kerbal constructs. I don't know how this mod is called, but it's the mod that lets you launch your crafts from different places around Kerbal. So we have a lot of bases here. Now this is not his only base. He also managed to capture another base. I will show you the actual world in another video, in the next video probably. This is not the real world, this is just a scenario world where I'm testing everything before I deploy to the actual world. So next video I will show you, give you a tour to the world, okay? So without further ado, let's begin the scenario and see. Okay, we have 4 F-35s ready to take off. I'm going to command them all to take off. Now, it seems to be going good. They're trying to take off. I hope they manage to do it. They probably will be. Now, because I tweaked the physics range, I'm just going to increase the visual range of them so it'll be fair. The fair comparison and a precise test. So like 6. Okay, now they took off. So I'm going to give them a command to attack this position. Okay, I'm using the AI. I'm not, and not myself, because my cousin is not really good at flying, so he's using the AI. So I want the most precise scenario that I can get. Okay, let's see. Because I tweaked the physics range, like I said previous video. If you missed it, go watch the previous video. But basically, I tweaked it to 10,000, meaning at around 8.8, the craft should load, and the war, and the actual battle here, should begin at 8.8 and not at 5 kilometers. If you want to do it too, if you're using BD Armory and it's a real pain in the ass for you that the crafts won't load from far away when you want to tweak it, you just go to the game data folder, then BD Armory, and then you find the setting config file, and you change the physics range and the visual range here to maximum of 10,000. My defenses are set to 65 and not 10,000, because if it was 10,000, they will launch the missiles at 10,000, but the missiles won't get there because they don't have enough fuel. So as you can see, there's a slight lag when everything loads, and you can see they shot their missiles away, and now they're coming on with bombs. Let's see how the defenses react to this kind of attack. Now we can see one F-35 is down, two F-35s are down, three F-35s are down. No, we have two left, and they're deploying a JDAM bomb. Now these JDAM bombs are going to hit, probably destroy this defense here. Let's see. Yeah, we have one defense down, two defenses down, and boom. So we lost two defenses and managed to destroy four F-35s. Now remember, we only pay... Shut up. We only pay... Oh, come on. Stop doing this noise. Remember that we only pay... Thank you. That we only pay 19,000 for one defense, and he pays 42,000. So he lost $168,000, while we lost around 38. So it's not worth it for him. It's worth it for us. So yeah, this is the scenario. This is what I wanted to test, and I got my perfect results. If you like this series, if you like the videos I'm posting, it will be nice if you like them, and consider subscribing for more videos, because I'm going to continue this. If you didn't like it, then dislike it, and I'm sorry for not doing good. Remember that this is my second video on YouTube, and English is not my native language, so I'm trying my best here. It's okay if you dislike the video, but please try to be nice in the comments, and please don't be judgy, if you want to call it. Thanks for watching this video, and as always, have a nice day, guys. Thank you.